Again, one more thing I forgot to tell you. We have a bat living in this very big chimney. So we tend to close the different doors when we are in this room, because otherwise the bat would just fly all around, like if it was her home. Maybe it is more her home than mine, and all around the castle. So we tend to close all of these doors. And maybe I should have shown you this door. Actually, I love it. Love it. It's so massive, full, massive wood. Look at this very old system. I've been told by the historian that I have contacted that this basically is the typical 18th century way of closing a door. So there is no spring, there is nothing. Everything is entirely manual, and it's this triangle shape that is basically, when you push the door, is making it close by itself. Then you can of course lock it. Looks like the hole has been filled at one point. On the other side of the door, this is also completely 18th century. This is the way you would open the door. I'm showing it to you how it's working. Full 18th century. Another thing I was told is that actually this way of holding the door is very 18th century. But if I look at the other door I have there, and this is again a much smaller door, but for another reason. It's because this door is going through it's below the staircase. But here we have a way of attaching the door that I was told is much older than the 18th century. I was told this way of attaching a door, in French we call it moustache. So it's basically a stash. And it looks like a bit actually. And this is more 17th century. So this thing is probably 100 years old. 100 years more old than the castle. And this is very much, I'm gonna check if the other room also has the thing. Because this is something very common. When they were rebuilding a castle, I know this one is not. When they were rebuilding a castle, they were reusing some materials from the castle before. And I've said it in a previous video in French, obviously, that on this hill, there has been a castle for the last 1,000 years. 1,000 years of castle sitting on this hill. It's just that it has been burnt multiple times. This place here at one point was Spanish. I'm going with the knight in the back, so because I'm talking about war, would be a good place to talk about war. So yeah, this place at one point was not French, it was Bourguignon, Burgundy, because this region is connected to Burgundy. It's Bourgogne, Franche-Comté. We are in Franche-Comté, which is the comté, the county of Burgundy. And Burgundy is Burgundy. And here we are in the comté of Burgundy, Franche-Comté. And this place has been independent. This place has been conquered by the French King Louis XI that has burnt this castle here in 1480. Then the place was Spanish under Charles Quint, the emperor, and then again was conquered again by Louis XIII, 1637, 14th of July. This castle was again demolished and burnt. So this door may well be from a little saving from the castle that was at this point in time there. And it's only almost 100 years later, in 1733, that they finished the new one, the current castle here. Typical 18th century castle made from the best architect in the region of the time. And I'm gonna present that to you in another video. I have a lot of things to tell you about the French architecture of the 18th century. I'm moving up to the wooden staircase, presenting it to you now. Here you can see it. This is the service staircase. It's in wood. It's the staircase made for servants. Here, through the windows, you can see the castle with the other tower and the main facade, the main front. So, walking a bit, here I am. I am closing the door here. Yeah, you see a lot of old way. Castle is full of these old door handles all around. Here again in the corridor, first floor, let's call it the shining corridor. It's a friend of my wife that basically said that. I think, considering the carpet and considering the length of the corridor, it may be the shining corridor. Well, anyway, this is the corridor with all the bedrooms, about 15 bedrooms, where maybe before I show you the actual bedrooms, I'm gonna show you a little thing that I did also recently, was to have this little place. Sorry, excuse me if there is not much light yet. This place there was a big hole in the floor there. So I have used this very old wooden board and I have closed the big hole that was there, and we've just found some in the attic, some tables, some chairs, some tapestry, and we just put that for the moment. It's a bit of a test mode for the moment, we're not completely sure. But this room is now considered finished. I don't know how good you can see it with the camera here properly. So this is a bedroom that is almost finished. There is a mirror missing above the chimney. So the old and original wooden work, a very typical Louis XV bed actually. Marble chimney, some logs, wooden logs for decoration. I have done the inside of the chimney here. I wasn't happy with the original state, the way it was, very dark, very very not nice actually. So I've decided to put this material, this enduit, you would say in French, kind of some materials. It's much more thick than the paint, by the way. So I have put that all over inside the chimney. Now it's closed. It's clean. I didn't want people also to make fire in the bedroom, simply because there will be no need. We will find ways of heating the castle. We haven't yet, but we will. And I don't want that. And also it will smell. So people may, okay, then we'll give it a try, maybe fun for 5 minutes, and then you will have the room full of bad smell and stuff. So I don't want that. What is also missing there on the chimney, here I've also done, actually I've redone that. On the wall is a nice, big, nice golden mirror. I think this is something that is missing there. Otherwise, I think the floor is okay. We're not huge fan of these moquette carpentry or carpet or whatever. We're not a huge fan because you may have some little, you know what I mean, inside some bacteria and some stuff. We say acarians maybe. So yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna keep it. Hey, moving now to another bedroom where I've refinished the ceiling. Here I didn't do 100% job, I just did quick and dirty. What I did thoroughly, and was super important, we removed actually here the entire carpet that was absolutely terrible. We removed it, I've sanded the floor, and after sanding it for a lot of time, I've basically varnished it. So now you have here a complete but original floor that is newly made. So it's still the 300 years old wooden work here with some modification at the time. Actually, you can see some differences. So it looks very, very old and original, but at the same time super clean, completely blocked with some varnished. And I think it gives the room something nice. Oh, that's the little piece of furniture where I've put some oil in it to have it back basically more homogeneous, and it looks rather nice. And also I found this old thing in the attic again, so I've decided to hang it there. Thought it would look nice. What is still missing in this bedroom? Some details that my wife put. I think I really like them. Purple thing with this nice white string. I think this looks super cool. And what we are missing is a bed head. This is something that we still miss here. Bed is completely clean and fresh, but I need to build a bed head actually. Moving to another bedroom now. I imagine that this switching lights on and off the camera may get completely crazy, but trying. Another bedroom that we have been cleaning properly. Some wallpaper had been glued back here. We did some thorough cleaning on the floor. We did not revarnish it, but actually at one point, maybe the previous owner, when they were painting probably the ceiling, they left a lot of white spots on the floor. So we decided to remove them all. It was a thorough job. Because at one point you need to remove the white spots, but you don't want to really go too much into it and remove the wooden part. So, and to scratch the wood. So we had to find a way, and we in the end found a proper way to have a floor that is without white spot and at the same time that is looking nice. I really like this. I should have switched on the light. This little chandelier, lustre, we would say in French, and this crystal lustre, they looks really nice. This is a fake, actually, wooden fake chimney. I don't really know the story about this one. Most probably added by the previous owners. Again, some stuff we found in the attic we just hang there. Some wooden panels. Again, here looking nice, and this old drawer where I need to have a look at it. I think it's working well, because I do remember at one point I was sanding and adjusting the different doors, and yes, the door works actually. Yeah, they are not blocked or whatever. Yeah, we've also found this nice chair that we think is going well with this bedroom, but there is some stain here, some little things I need to find a way to clean it properly with the proper product.